Welcome back. I'm at my new desk, which is actually just a plastic table that I bought about a year ago for a land party around my friend's house. We played some Football Manager. Anyway, I've got coffee, I've got a computer, I've got an internet connection, I've got time on my hands. I think it's about time we did some more EU. Now, as you can see here, we're back in the latest patch. I've missed a couple of patches actually. If we see on the content here, um, yeah, there's like I've got everything, every single piece of DLC apart from that one because of the soundtrack. Um, yeah, we're in the Japan update now, and I did want to try and do a Mamluks run through before the Japan update, but I never got around to it because of moving to a new city, um, sorting all that life stuff out, which there's still quite a lot to do. But I am committed to getting some stuff out there and just having some fun playing some EU4. That's what I want to do. Let's have a look at that now. I'm thinking Mamluks here. Everything's changed since last time I actually played a proper game of this. Um, this has all changed here. Timurids have been split into their relevant bits. They've all related to this guy here, Great Sultan Shakruk. Apologies for any pronunciations. I am renowned for getting them wrong. Timurid guy, and they're all related to him, and they're all just waiting for him to die, basically. I had an idea, I had a multiplayer idea with one of my friends, that we'd go, one of us would start as QQ, and go as, and try and take over Timurids and form, whatever the hell that's called. I've done that long, I've forgotten what it's actually called. Mulgal Empire. I forgot to have a bit of a head cold, and I've just recovered from the Australian flu and chest infection. So, yeah, still got a bit of that going on. So apologies for any little sniffles and things. So yeah, I did think about going to the Ottomans, but I thought, no, let's try the Mamluks. So I know they've got a new government idea and setup. I know they've got something to do with Circassian slaves. I did a mess about on it a few months ago when I sent the last channel update out. So yeah, I have set up some of the bits for the channel, but I don't anticipate any of those being used for a long time yet. If ever, it's just more in hope than expectation. I think I'd like, everyone likes to think what they're creating online is going to be viewed by people, but this is just for me, and if anyone else wants to listen in and take something from it, a lazy afternoon listening, that's fine with me. Right, Mamluks. So I thought about, I probably will do Ironman, just so it's a few achievements, because although I've got so many millions of hours on the EU4, I've not actually got any achievements. So yeah, let's try that. Also, I am hoping to go with a some sort of schedule for things here. Let's just name this YouTube Mam, and we'll put it on the cloud as well, just in case I lose it all. Okay, so I'm thinking of having this is the mainstay series. I don't know how long this is going to go on for until I get killed, or get killed in the first time back, but until this ends at some point, and then I'll probably start a proper achievement series that's trying to achieve something, let's get to a goal, and I also want to put in some other videos as well, some other series if I can possibly do that too. So such as like I've loved, there's a game by the makers of Don't Starve and Don't Starve Together, called Oxygen Not Included, and that's a great game. That is awesome. I've got about 20 odd hours of that so far, and yeah, that's going to be good, and I want to try and get that out there because it's a worthy game. It's worthy of being on the YouTube. It's not as popular, I think, yet as I would like to see it. Also, there's They Are Billions, which you've probably seen loads of other people playing, and I haven't got around to playing that yet. So a couple of Steam reviews, mainly good, some mixed. But again, new game, patches, etc., content, it'll become good. Yeah, and I do want to do some sort of historical based series as well, but all the information's in the about section. Let's just get on with this now. So, this is new. We've got the Mamlukian Sultanate, and it goes through a load of history of the Mamluks, and where they are and what the next plan is. Got the threat of the Timurids, Ottomans, QQ, that sort of thing. It says, as 1444 draws to an end, the Mamluk Sultanate is still the largest, richest and strongest state in the Middle East. It has many enemies, but fears few of them. You go through the religion tab here, tells you all your little bonus of some from Muslim. It gives you your different schools in the Muslims, which you can go into. When we get started. Government type, this is what we want to look at here. The Mamluk government. It gives you access to 3 new interactions. Which you can see here. Decreases all power cost by 5%. Should promote ruler culture. Sell slaves. Recruiting from the ruler's culture, etc. Because in reality, the Mamluk government, in order to appease the people they conquered or to appease rulers, I don't know exactly historical context, but they got in foreign rulers from the places they conquered, which to take over. So, yeah, that's the idea with that. And then our environment, which is there's no special mechanics. If we were in the HRE, it tells us about that. If we were in the Chinese Ming Empire to the east, it tells us about that as well. So, let's go. Right then, there's a few new mechanics here to take a look at as I start leaning forward in my chair, as I do when I start playing games. You can hear my awful chair still clicking away. The first thing I always do is check out this. What have we got? We've got obviously two decisions here: former Arabia, former Egypt. Starvers, good. House of Worship, philosophers. Okay, that gives us. It's the end of the game. It might be good, but the 10% split cost modifier is still a bit iffy for me. All the other stuff as well, and state firearm regiments. That's basically to do with the drilling of your armies, which is interesting. We'll look at that as we go. Improve prestige, improve relations with Fezian. Fezian here, guaranteed by Tunis as per. Improve relations with them. Don't really care about them. Protect our brethren in Qasir Ibrim, which I think is down here. Yes, this is what I did in the little playthrough I did before, just get my bearings. I might do that. That's probably a good mission. Let's grab that. Gives us a casus belli against them. Rivals, Mamluks, Venice, QQ. Okay, cool. And are they vote? No, okay. So rivals, Mamluks, Austria-Hungary. Brilliant. And none of those are Mamluks. So those two are probably going to ally, annoyingly. That's usually what happens. Enemy of enemy, all that bollocks. Let's just rival them back. I think that's the best bet so at the moment. Rival those back. Use our diplomats just to go and grab let's get all these branched out. What do I tend to do is I tend to forget to use the great power interactions / don't really want to. I just don't think they're that useful yet. I mean they're good if you're trying to vassalize people and become friends with people and that sort of stuff, but it's just not really my thing yet. Although saying that, we do have 2 vassals here or allies. I've forgotten one, haven't I? Venice. That's right. Embargo. Yeah, cool. All 3 embargoed. Let's check out trade quickly. Pushing down from Aleppo to Alexandria. We own the 3 centres of trade, inland centre of trade in the estuary. The other one is doing what exactly? Pushing up from Ethiopia? Yeah, well, I'm just going to leave that as they are for now. It's not going to be MLG by any stretch. to my dismay. Do we need these forts on now? Probably not. Let's just turn them off. Turn off the forts. Yep. Yeah, okay, right. Subjects, Hejaz and Fadil. Fadil's here. Okay, let's get one of our diplomats when they're back, just improve relations with our vassals. We want to integrate those as soon as possible. I mean, we can vassalize Medina, because I've done that before. We already guarantee them, and we have a slot. No, we don't have a slot. We do, because we're guaranteeing them. So I might go for Medina and then possibly get some claims on Anza and just take it. Just take that one, to be honest. That's going to be my plan. So let's check out the armies. Muslim archers, 10, 10, 10. Okay, right, let's... got a bit of money. Corruption, always went up. Fleet maintenance, sort that out. Barks, okay, return at war, protect trade. Let's just send them all to Aleppo for now. I'm just having some fun there. Okay, let's mothball those, don't need those. Let us... Don't want to do that. Gain or reduce professionalism by 5%. Our professionalism is already at 10%, I think that's the base. And to avoid losing any military power, I am going to give our ruler military command, although he's not that brilliant. Let's just, and he's not great. Let's just give him command. No, he's not bad, not bad. Let's go put him command over there, and we can start drilling this group. Start drilling them. And yeah, let's leave that as is. I think we can. These army maintenance up. Drilling armies. Can we? Ah, okay. So that's a mechanic. We can turn down the maintenance, but it will still pay for the maintenance of those that are being drilled. So we can turn that off. That's what it seems like to me. I could be wrong, but let's leave that as is there. Okay, let's just unpause. Let's go. And let's start looking at advisors. We're getting a bit of money a month. Alliance for Medina. Yeah, we're going to grab that because I'm going to. What's the name him anyway? Attempt to vassalize him anyway. So when we get a guy back, we'll start improving. We'll start improving relations. Well, I'll get royal marriage straight away. Let's get that done. Do that. Royal marriage, fantastic. Now we've got another 1 day there. Let's get royal marriage with this gun. Vassal over here, fantastic. Let's get another royal marriage over here. Whether this is a good idea or not, I always do this at start if I can. Done that. Right then, now let's go to own subject countries. So he should start improving when he can, because there's so many time before you can send another diplomat to these countries. And I want him to do allies, which should be Medina almost straight away. Okay, right. He should be. We'll leave them to see if they sort themselves out or not. Let's just cancel allies and subject countries. That should start working soon. Okay, so we're also guaranteeing Cyprus, who hates our guts, which is fine. And we want to start fabricating claims on Ansia, who's allied to someone who I don't care about. But for that, I believe we want to start. Do you want to declare war on this guy down here, allied with Alodia? Who? Do I really care? No, not really. Let's actually raise up army maintenance then. I load it for no reason. Let's raise it up. Let's get our guys in position. Check the 16, 16, 16, so we can go there. Oh, yeah, cancel drilling. There and there. Don't need any forts on. No point. They're not attacking from around there. Let's get them down there. They're still idle, which is strange. So let's just. So that should work. That should be working. Own subject countries. There we go. And then allies. That should work now. Yeah, cool. And then we want to declare war when we get our morale up. Let's speed it up a little bit now. Speed 2. Now we're getting in the swing of things again. Grab an advisor. Coast have been raided. Ah, okay. Our coast have been raided. Let's sort that out while I'm here. Don't know if it's still changed, but you could use a couple. I'm just going to use a couple to return at war as well, please. Hunt pirates in Alexandria, and then the other 2 galleys and mothball hunt pirates in Aleppo. Okay, let's keep going. Got my coffee while our troops go down. Tell you what, I've just pulled something in my arm. I've just been to Argos. Oh, the retailers are available. To return a shelf that we ordered online. And it was knackered. Like the bottom parts are all broke and everything, and so I had to lug it in the car, putting all the seats down, toss the shelf out, take it down there, lift it out the back, take it in, and wait. I sat outside because the traffic's really bad in Oxford. I had to sit there. Thought I'll go to McDonald's, get McDonald's breakfast, and then I sat around. Sat around there. I literally sat there listening to Radio 2 for about 45 minutes, just waiting for it to open, to be in there for all like 10 minutes. It's yeah, and then I'd lift in it, hurt my arm. Sad situation that is. Okay, lukewarm coffee, fantastic. Let's just get this rock and rolling now. Let's declare war on this guy. Oh. Okay, for no reason. Let's pause. Let's grab an advisor, actually. So one of our weakest here. Probably admin, because we're going to be coring a few bits and pieces here. Let's just grab him. You know what, let's just grab a diplomatic one as well. That's always going to help us for annexing people. Okay, so let's declare war on this dude. Lodia won't even come and help him. Is he at war? No, he likes us. Brilliant. Okay, declare war. Yeah, move us towards legalism. I haven't looked at religion here, have I? I haven't looked at this tab yet. Or the government tab. I've missed all this stuff out. What am I doing? Okay, so we have our sultanate here, which is a monarchy, which gives us all the general stuff. 0.025 monthly autonomy change minus maximum agriculture is 3, so we get 5 per agriculture. So that's good. It's better than the base. Monarch administration still +2. Wow. Well, that's nice. Didn't see that. Jesus. Maybe it's crap in general then. Okay, so that doesn't even trigger yet because we're not in those ages. Got Jerusalem. Nice. Okay, so we have 3 decisions here. We have promote Circassian in government, which gives us a Hudman admin. We need 100 administrative... okay. So we need to get that up to max. Oh, well, up to max, up to 100. And then we can do that, and it gives us for 1 year all our power cost -5%. We should probably time that with a tech up or a idea, if we can. Sell off Circassian slaves. You have no Circassian provinces. Okay, presumably when we get up to here, we can get these slave boys in and sell them off. Sell them off. That'd be nice. Get some money from that. I don't know how that works yet, but that'll be interesting. And recruit from Circassian lands. We don't have any Circassian provinces yet. So these are all completely useless until we get, apart from that one. Cool. Okay. That sounds cool. Okay, so this is slightly changed now, your religion. So we got invite a scholar. We can't do yet. I think that's to do with getting these different pieces over here. So we can invite a scholar of that religion, and that'll help us get a scholar of that sect of the religion, which will help us get relations with all the other sects or something. Something like that. Again, we'll just go with that as we go along. We already have a Shafi'i. Don't know how to pronounce it. Person in our court, which gives us an extra merchant, which we're using here. And we are mainly, obviously, Sunni. That's our sect, or our type, or our whatever part of it. Okay, so cool. Let's keep going then. Now I've done that. Do we need the advisor? No, I've done all that. Don't need a military advisor, but we can probably afford it. Yeah, go on then. Mamluk succession. Here we go. Event. The death of Chakmak has left our country without ruler. All the important Mamluk households of Al-Qahira are calling upon their influence to have a say in whose successor is going to be. Depending on who wins, our new ruler will have support of different households and different parts of the country. Only one thing is certain, those that would rather be seen in groups into blah 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 blah. We've got 3 decisions. Excuse me. We need support of the Syrian Mamluks. Abu Bakr II Kritas, an average 59 claim, becomes heritage blue dude. Only if the Egyptian Mamluks are of use now. The best alternative is one who has no ties to the groups in Al-Qahira. Strong claim. Circassia, and we get 15 army tradition. I like that one. There's no downside. Let's grab the Circassian guy. Oh yes, that is fantastic. We're getting like a +10 in admin now, because this dude's a 6 +2 because of our +2 because of our government admin skill, and 3/3, which is pretty damn good. All round improvement, I think there. And we get 15 army tradition, which puts us up to doubles the tradition. Yeah, that is pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. Okay, let's declare war on this dude, as we were going to. He still won't join, that's fine. Qabihisim. Made that up. Kasir Iprim. Let's go. War declared. Let's get our dudes there. We have to grab a... what's this? Enforce religious unity. Yes. Denouncement of sect practices towards legalism. Do we want that? That's legal. Oh, that's... Oh, there's all sorts of stuff here. Yeah, you know what, bugger it, let's just do it. Let's go towards legalism. Denounce sect practices. Let's do that. probably means we can start converting, but there's no actual point to it because it's going to take ages and cost us money, which we can't use. So let's grab ourselves a gen. Now I've got a bit more. I'm not making the ruler a general because he's only 30, and you know what? He's pretty good. So let's grab ourselves a general. Yusuf Al Nasir Ali, who is pretty damn good, and we've got a royal marriage offer from Medina. We've declared one of them. Pause. Yeah, let's grab that. Get him involved. Can you please go over there? You please go over there, and you come in as backup. Let's go. So our 12 stack is going towards Wadi Khalifa, and one of our 10 stacks is going across the Prim, and another one is sitting back in Aswan as backup. Let's go up to speed 3, get this out done. Protests in Kus. Free thinker, okay. National disaster, okay. So what does this mean then? Towards legalism, towards mysticism. Ulma gain 10 loyalty. The emirs are too influential, it seems. I am losing loyalty, but I'm gonna... No, you know what? Let's give them a bit of loyalty. No, lose 10 prestige. I thought that. So we've got a disaster coming up that I have no idea how has happened. Oh, that random event happened, but this is gonna kick off. The disaster is gonna kick off in 1449 in 4 years time. What? Emirs. Right. Okay. What can we do here? Gain influence, loses loyalty, gain influence. I don't think there's anything we can do about this, unless we revoke land off them, which is going to be the estates. Ah, the emirs. Okay, okay. So they own a lot of stuff here, which is the most. Let's get rid of this. We can't. Okay, 11th November. We'll start taking stuff off them to avoid this disaster. That's fine by me. Do that. Ah, I was going to get claims, wasn't I, on this guy. Let's get some claims started. Although I'm going to revoke him probably to finish this war, which won't take very long. It's just us against Makura here. There we go, our first battle here. We lost 470 men, and they lost all the 4k. Nice. Where the Quiddies are to land, the Mustafs are the ones. The Muftis are the ones to provide general legal interpretation and doctrine. A sultanate is as large as ours, however, it needs overreaching authority over all Muftis. Muftis. Traditionally, this is the role of the Shaykh ul-Islam. The Shaykh ul-Islam will not only author fatwas himself, he'll also be the one to appoint many of the regional Muftis in our realm. And ultimately, he is the person who will safeguard the legality of the Sultan's edicts. Naturally, the man we pick will belong to the Shafi. I should have not picked this country. There are a number of distinguished candidates to choose from. Mamluks get loyal. It's like our advisor. Okay. We don't need legitimacy. That's pointless. Tolerance, true faith, I don't really care about. Tax, yeah, grab tax. Let's do that. So we get that to the end of this guy's life. He's 30, so that could be pretty damn good. And he's Circassian as well. Can we not convert some of these provinces to Circassian? Is that something we can do? There's a Bedouin one here. Can you not? No, it's a shame. Can you not like do something? Maybe to like no. Okay, okay. It was worth a look, I think. We're just waiting for this to get sorted now. Okay, let's take you back up to over there. Don't really need you here anymore, but move back to there. Speed 3 while we get this finished. They're coming down for no reason now. There's no point in being here because we're already sorting this out. You stupid people. Okay, some nice music though. I've not heard this music before. Well, if I have, it's been in quite a long time. Peace cannot last. Nice. 14% now on the siege. I think our next plan is obviously to annex these two guys and incorporate Medina into the realm. Get them in on our gang. And then I think I want to try and sort of expand this way and this way. I know Mamluks are here, and probably some of you are saying, why don't we try and take down AQ before he's allied to the Ottomans? But that's already happened. And this guy probably allied to the Ottomans as well. Oh, Ajam. But Ajam's pretty big. And this will just annoy... Ah, that could be a good target. Ramazan could be a good target to go against AQ. Could actually vassalize Ramazan. Do they have any cores? They do have a couple of cores, actually. Isil and Maharash. Could be good. Could be a next target. 0% siege, good. Start drilling our armies here, I think. Profiteering in Sukan. Citizens of but we must protect our trade. Najid's going to hate us. Where are you, Najid? Najid. Competition is good for everyone. No, I don't care about you, Najid. But I really couldn't care less about what you think of me. We have no real allies here, do we, apart from these two guys? I mean, can we get like a big ally somewhere? I mean, Ottomans hate us, obviously. They're allied to Tunis. Oh, no, that's a... Oh, God is good. Oh. Ah. Thanks. Austria, enemy of enemy, is that? Maybe. Maybe someone to look at. I think maybe Tunis could be an interesting... right. Legalism, mysticism. Okay, so what's the bonuses here? We're currently at... I think we just head towards legalism for now. We're heading that way anyway, so we may as well. We can sort of maybe do that then. If we ever have any corruption. Let's do that. And on siege, you know you want to finish. When that's done, we can start to move our armies over here. Maybe have a look at Fezian, maybe Tunis. It's worth having a look at them. They're allied to Granada. I mean, they at war? No, Granada. Oh no, it's Aragon and Castilla are at war. That's interesting. And they got the PU over Navarra already. Okay, interesting. Maybe some new events that... Aha! Just under a year to get that done. Let's pull back from our spy network just briefly. You can head up. Our next target might be around here as well, so I say you just sit in as one, ready for now. Well, actually, to be honest, I think we can just sit here and just take our provinces. Grab both of these, give us a bit of aggressive expansion. Who cares? Grab all the money, please. 75 gold, thank you. Accept. Speed 1, go. First successful war. And we've completed our mission. We start coring these provinces. New mission, form alliance with Amnesa. I'm making up words that go along. Anisa. Who the hell are they? Anisa. Oh, these dudes. Oh, these are the ones I'm claiming on. That's not going to happen. Protect against the Ottomans. They have a larger army. Could do that. I mean, what's our force limit? I haven't even checked our force limit. 42. Yeah, that's probably one to do. Yeah, let's do that. I don't care about any of that stuff. What's the unrest? Quite high. They are Coptic. Let's just do that. What's sunny? Ah, fuck it. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. I did plan on having it as a family-friendly channel. I hope to be. Just iron out my profanity, which I should do. That's the first time. I used hell as well. I mean, not the best, but that's the first time. I used the obscene word, and I will cut it out. Okay, so we're drilling up here, and my guys are moving down there. We're starting our claims over there, and I think this is a great time after we just finished this war. Put a little cut in, and yeah, it's the first episode of the new series of EU4. There's a Mamluks, and let's continue to expand and strengthen Mamluk. Something. Well, we're gonna have fun anyway, so I'll see you next time.